Hi, this is Natalie Rides from SBR Picks. Now it's that time of week where Lee Phelps and myself get together to discuss the major football headlines of the week and see how they may or may not have affected the betting markets and if there's a chance to make a bit of cash along the way. Now today we're going to talk through the Puskas Awards, an annual award given out to the footballer who delivered the best goal of the year as voted by us, the public. You can find the link to the video showing the top 10 goals in the description. Lee, what's your take on this award?
Well, I love it. Every year I get involved in this award, not only because it gives you a chance to view the 10 best goals. I mean, probably not the 10 best goals, because I'm sure there are another 10 that are equally as good around the world in football, but you have to have 10. I just love it. There's a way of voting for this, where you can just go onto the FIFA website, you click a button, and that's your vote registered as a viewer. Anyone can vote for it, and that's where it gets interesting, because often what you find is, if there's a Messi or a Cristiano Ronaldo, then chances are they're going to win it. And you could say that James Rodriguez fits into that category now that he's a Real Madrid player, and he's obviously, a star at the World Cup. He's a justifiable favourite. I wonder if there are a few who might push him all the way. Because what you've got to remember, if you've got a player who's from a country who haven't got much internet usage and can't vote online, where it's the only place you can vote, then they're not going to do too well. And you look at some of the countries that are represented, Japan, for instance, the rank outsider, the goal from the Japanese player in the A-League, that is like 66-1 to win, 9-1 to be in the top three, because it gets whittled down to a top three in the new year. That might be a big price. 90% of the Japanese population have access to the internet. That's one of the highest in the world. So if you think, if the Japanese public really get behind this player and they start voting, they will outvote anyone. I'm not saying he's going to win, at 66-1, but at 9-1, it might be a good bet to finish in the top three, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. Can you vote more than one time?
Yes, I think you can as well. I'm sure, well, you could last year. I haven't tried it this year, but you could. Again, anything that you can bet on that's open to a public vote is also open to a little bit of manipulation. And you have to think about who is voting and why they're voting. For instance, Diego Costa's goal, it's a fantastic goal. I think you like that yourself, don't you? Mm. Now, the problem is, are fans of his own old club going to vote for him now that he's moved to Chelsea? Are Chelsea fans really going to vote for him scoring for an old club? I'm not so sure. So, I kind of discount Diego Costa. One goal that I would think would be really in the reckoning is the fantastic goal that was scored in the World Cup for Australia. Just a brilliant goal from Cahill. And a lot of people debated whether it was the best goal of the World Cup. And you think Australia have got a very, very proud sporting nation, love to support their own guys. They've got a flourishing football scene out there in Australia. Now, if they get behind him, again, very high internet usage in Australia. Obviously, it's an advanced country. That could be in with a shout as well, and that's at decent odds. So I'm not saying James Rodriguez is a worthy favourite. I think he's a little short at the prices, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the top three favourites are, as first is James Rodriguez and his goal playing Uruguay. That's priced 2.25. We've got Robin van Persie playing Spain, priced 6. And like you mentioned, we've got Tim Cahill playing Holland, priced 6 there. Would that be your order?
No, I think Rodriguez is a worthy favourite. I'd have Cahill in front of Van Persie just because of what I said. Whether you think it's a better goal or not is largely irrelevant. Dutch football fans have long had Robin van Persie as a favourite. I don't think they'd be that motivated to vote for him just because he scores lots of great goals. The Tim Cahill goal was something very special to the Australian football fans. They were in the middle of a great journey through the World Cup, if you like. And I was in Brazil, and there were so many Australian fans out there. I think they were them and the USA were the most supported two teams outside of South America. So, a lot of Australians bought into the World Cup. A lot of them will remember that goal with a lot of satisfaction and a lot of joy. So, I'd bet that over James Rodriguez to be the goal, that will win the Puskas Award. That's my tip, Tim Cahill to win this Puskas Award.
All right then, so Tim Cahill. I have to say the one thing, looking at the video, the link you can find in the description here, was the defence's response and the goalkeeper's response once the goal had gone in. I thought that was kind of also quite amusing there.
Yeah, but there was one. I think it might be the Japanese one in the J League where I mean, it's kind of a looped shot. He's kind of controlled it, and then looped it over, and the keeper just kind of looks around like. I just can't do anything about it. One of the other great goals is the goal scored by Steph Roche in the Irish game. It's not great quality. It obviously won't win, but it's a great goal. If you look, one touch up in the air, the second touch, and then just smacks it into the goal. Really good goal. And the Ibrahimovic goal is fantastic as well. So I mean, they're all great, aren't they? But for me, I'm going to go with Tim Cahill, and I hope the Aussies vote in their millions.
All right, so there you have it. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.